in the webinar right now, but hopefully people will join us, and I will put out a reminder on Instagram, and I sent a reminder to you by email, and hopefully you will catch the replay later. But yeah, I wanted to hold a webinar today about selfie sales, because I've read 100 million times on every blog that Instagram is the #1 social media platform for sales and engaging your customers. And not only have I read it, but that's what I've experienced. So when I first started my business, if you haven't heard that yet from me, I came from a background of corporate background, and I started the business. I had no contacts in terms of business contacts, and I had to start from scratch my network and my building up my client base. And so Instagram was extremely helpful for me, because it was the one platform where I'd post things and I'd actually get comments from people, or they'd actually phone me or write me an email, inquire about my service or products. Hi guys, I see there are 3 new people here on the webinar. And if you'd like to introduce yourself, open up the Q&A on the left side of my screen. Open it up and let me know who you are, or ask a question. So who is with us today? Who is joining us? You can write your name in the chat under Q&A questions, and I'll get your name and you can introduce yourself. So back to what I was talking about. So Instagram has really worked for me. I know it works for other entrepreneurs, and I want it to work for you too. So there are a few things that I hope I can help you with to make Instagram get you those sales that you need to push your business forward. So, oh, hey, Desiree. Hey, Desiree. Thanks for joining. I gotcha. Thanks, Desiree. Thanks for joining us. And Desiree makes swimsuits at Winifred Taylor. For anybody else who's watching or listening, check them out. Winifred Taylor swimsuits. They're gorgeous, hot, they're sexy. They've been worn by some celebrities like DJ Lisa Monet. Hi, Desiree. And Desiree does use Instagram. And I think her Instagram name is Love Winifred Taylor. Is that correct? And if anyone else wants me, and this is Shag Hair Studio. If anyone else wants me to shout out their
regular clients, but starting in September, October.
What is that?
It's Santa time.
Sorry, guys.
It's a very useful tool for me. We make sure that we update.
I don't know what that is.
It's Santa time.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys.
If you're watching through YouTube,
what that is. It's Santa time.
You can access.
If you're watching through YouTube,
and even on Google Plus, there's a thumbs up or thumbs down.
You can access. If you're watching through YouTube,
and even there's a thumbs up or thumbs down. If you like something, thumb it up. Show me your thumbs up. If you don't love it, you can thumbs down. So let's continue. So let's get started with, I missed the last one. Aw. Okay, great. Thanks, Desiree. So anyone else wants to shout out their company, who they are, put it in the Q&A section, and I'll give you some shine, and hopefully we can follow each other on Instagram. So I would love to now share these slides with you, because I know it's a Saturday and you'd want to get on with your business of Saturday. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we can get going. Entire screen share. Presenting to everyone. Okay. So, selfie sales. There's 7 essential skills, I think, to using your Instagram account to build your business. Can everybody see the slides? I hope they can see them. So just a little background about me again. My name is Nicole Nurse, and I'm the founder of Black Leopard Public Relations. I'm an entrepreneur, and I help other entrepreneurs. And I started this business because I saw a need with small businesses and entrepreneurs who really knew their product inside and outside, backwards and forwards, but they didn't understand how to put the product in the hands of their target customer. So a little more background about me, education. I have a degree in English, and then I went back to school and I did PR and corporate communications. I worked for a while in publishing and then in communications. But the true nugget of what I want you to take from this is that I am growing along with you. I started this business from scratch. I didn't come from a business background, and I had to apply everything I learned in school about communications and marketing to myself. That's the most difficult part, the actual application of everything you learned, doing it over and over again every day. So why do people use social media anyway? Let's go to the, I use social media to connect with my friends, my family, and now with my clients and potential customers. Yeah, I want to see new things, follow trends, and comment on what's hot and what's new and what's happening with the Kardashians. So traditional media has found it's really difficult to get a hold of their customers. 86% of people skip TV commercials, 44% of direct mail is never opened, and 91% of people who've unsubscribed from those emails. So when you go to Urban Outfitters and they make you sign up for their email list, eventually you unsubscribe. But millennials are the hugest new population of consumers, and they're really active on social media, which is great for you and I to know. So if you don't use social media for your business, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to reach your customers. Huge. And I'm sure you know how big it is. That's why you're here today. You've got to remember the #1 reason that people use social media is for connection. So that's what you've got to do first. You really want to sell your products, you really want to sell your services, but don't use it as a broadcast medium. Use it as a medium to talk to another person. Make that connection. It's like making a phone call, but through the internet. So how do you make the sales? That's what you're here for. You tell your story in a meaningful way over and over and over again. What's your why? Why did you start your business? What does your business represent? What do you stand for? Tell that story to people over and over again until they can connect with that. That's how you make a sale. So first thing I wanted to address are direct messages. DMs, sliding in the DM. That's not just for dating. It's not just for random people who want to pick you up online. You can actually use direct messaging for sales. And a good reason to use it on Instagram is that it's personal. It's you talking directly to one other person, just one. It gets tempting to use Instagram again as a broadcast medium. You put up a picture and you want everybody on earth to see it, and you're talking to everybody on earth. But you really got to use those DMs for personal one-on-one contact. Say something to the person specifically, use their name, use a picture that only they would care about, give them information that you want only them to have, invite them to your latest event specifically, give them an offer that's only for them. DMs are the best way to create that special connection that people need to actually engage with you, believe what you say, like what you're about, and buy your product. So does anybody recognize this here? It's a sponsored ad, and they're huge on Instagram now. Maybe 1 in every 10 posts seems to be a sponsored ad now. So the number one skill or technique or secret you've got to use to generate those connections on Instagram, those sales, are Instagram ads. Advertising still works. It's not dead yet, but you've got to put your ads in places where people actually go. So not so much billboards anymore, but an Instagram ad is going to get you lots of views, people clicking on your website and checking out what you do. So you start an Instagram ad through your Facebook ads account. You log in, you go to Facebook Ads Manager, and you create an audience that you're showing your ad to. Maybe all women who like white wine, and you sell glasses, or you sell jewelry to all men who like Johnny Depp. So you determine your audience, you put in your picture for the ad, and then you click the Instagram tab, and it shows it to everybody on your Instagram feed that fits that description. Skill number one. Skill number two, 80-20 ratio of images to quotes. We've seen the accounts that have only motivational quotes, but the real goal that you want is for people to see and feel that they know what you're about as a person, as a brand. So they want to see pictures of you doing things or people interacting with your product. Pictures. That's what really works to get your longtime customers and clients and keep them engaged with who you are and what you're about. So it's tempting to put up lots of motivational quotes and leave it at that, but that's not what generates those long-term relationships. It's pictures. 80-20. Content calendar. Plan ahead. We've all seen those beautiful Instagram accounts with just the ideal photo for everything. That comes from planning ahead. Those people use content calendars. They take tons of photos, they pick out the best ones, and they schedule ahead of time what they're going to post and when. And if you're going to take your Instagram account to the next level and really attract those clients you want, you've got to plan ahead. Use a content calendar. We'll talk more about that later. Number 4 skill is location, location, location. Use the location tool at the very top, right underneath your name in Instagram. You click that and you can geotag yourself. This works for everyone, but if you're putting in a mock address, like I want to write Black Leopard headquarters, and that's whatever address I happen to be in, that only works now for iOS devices. So sorry, Android users, Samsung. I've got a Samsung and it doesn't work for me anymore, but it does work on Apple devices. So geotags. Represent. Links. Link up. Please always use a link in your bio that directs people to whatever you're talking about lately, especially something that has to do with your business. If you have an offer, special offer, put it in your bio link. It's the one place where people can click on an active link and go somewhere outside of Instagram. So use it. And another tip for your link is use Bitly. Bitly is a link shortening site. You go there, you put your link in, and it shortens it up to just a few characters, and it looks elegant, and you can customize the link. So you can make the link into bit.ly/entrepreneur store, bit.ly/Black Leopard PR, and that always directs to the same place, and it's got your name in it. So use the bit.ly customize link shortener. Number 6, we're nearing the end, second to last tip. Number 6, poach from your competition. Business is tough. It's a blood sport. You've got to compete. And one of the ways that you can generate your new customers is stealing customers from your competitors. So a cool tip, and I have done it, is to go to someone who is a big competitor to you, someone you know is doing something that you'd love to do but you're not there yet. So say you sell a skincare product, you're selling lotion, and you want more people to notice your lotion. So guess what? You go to Aveeno's Instagram account and you check out all the people who are looking at Aveeno lotion, and you might find a few people who, when you go to their Instagram pages, they complain about dry skin. So you start liking their pictures and you follow them and you make a few comments on their page and you interact with them and you get them to notice you. So you want to go after people who are already interested in what you're selling. They're just interested in someone else who's selling it. So you've got to win their attention and bring them over towards you. Poach. Last and final tip is hashtag strategically. Hashtags. I know there are people out there who are hashtag crazy. They're using those apps that give them 100 hashtags for every day, and they just copy and paste those suckers and put them on their pictures. No, you don't want to attract every possible person on Instagram to your account. It's a waste of your time. Don't get distracted by likes. Likes are not what you want. What you want is a combination of likes and comments and people who actually interact with your brand, who come to your store page, who buy stuff. So make those hashtags as strategic as possible so that you only attract the people that you want. Don't waste your time on 100 hashtags that don't apply. The only hashtag that I say is universally applicable is Motivation Monday. You can use Motivation Monday every Monday when you post something motivational. But using something like Insta likes, ultra generic, and doesn't ultimately really help you. So thank you for participating in this webinar. Last thing before I go, Editorial calendar is so important because as an entrepreneur, you're doing 100 million things by yourself. And you need the media and social media to help you generate those leads and those customers. So I've got a download for you. It's at bit.ly/CC for entrepreneurs. Download that content calendar and use it to help you plan out what you're posting on Instagram and all the other social media platforms for every week. I give you suggestions. I give you examples of great accounts where you can kind of steal and remix what you do. Everything is in there. It's a great calendar, and it's a guide sort of to help you through every day of social media planning. Okay. Let's go back. So, who is still here? Mickey's still here. Thanks, Mikhail, for participating. So now is the question and answer period. Do you have any, I have a question for you. Do you have any special tips that have really helped you grow your Instagram following and customer base? What has really helped you get over the hump of people who are just lurking on your page, looking at what you do? And what have you done to make them really get interested in purchasing your service or your product or going to your website? Any tips? Hey, Mickey. Any tips? Any tricks? Anybody? Any questions? Is that a paid option for Bitly? So Bitly is free. Bitly is free to shorten links. You just go to bit.ly and you'll find it. And what's great about Bitly too is it tracks how many people have clicked on that link. So it can tell you 10 people have clicked on this link and gone to your website, or 4 people clicked on it and this is when they clicked these days. So you can see what's effective and what's not. Does that answer your question? And you know what else? Bitly is also great for posting on your other social accounts, especially on Twitter when you can only write so many characters. Thanks, Mickey. Yeah, don't use 100 hashtags. I know you see it out there, people do it, but they're not getting anything in terms of sales out of that. Again, attention is great, but money is even better. So what you want are people who are going to spend the money on you. And to get people to spend money and engage with you, they've got to believe what you say and like what you do and be interested in you as a person and act. Send you an email, not just look at you. You've got to get them to do something. So zero in. Any other questions? I really appreciate you guys coming out today. Wow, it's a Saturday morning. Still in your pajamas, some of you. Okay, well, that's it for questions. Thank you again for coming. Make sure you download that content calendar. Again, it's bit.ly/CC for entrepreneurs. Check that out. Have it. It's a beautiful PDF. It's redesigned. It's gorgeous, and it will help you. Just refer back to it every time you have a question about posting to social media. Guide you, and it'll give you examples. So thanks for coming out today. Have a fabulous Saturday. Do something wonderful. And keep engaged with me online. I want to see you. I want to talk to you other places. And you can let me know if you have any other webinars that you'd like me to do in future. Let me know. I'm everywhere with @BlackLeopard PR. Behind the scenes. Yeah, Desiree said, so Desiree is saying the most successful posts have been behind the scenes pictures. Yeah, people like to see behind the scenes. They want to know what's going on behind the brand. And they want to see the faces of other people and you doing stuff. Doing things is important. Ooh, Boomerang. I don't think I know Boomerang. But video in all of my studies and also in my experience, videos don't get as much engagement for me as pictures. And everything I've also read confirms that too, that images are still king on Instagram. I would say, post a video once in a while, but your best use of video would definitely be Facebook and YouTube, obviously. Facebook and YouTube to get the most bang for your buck in terms of posting a video and getting people to actually comment and share it. That's Facebook. And there's a little trick there about Facebook, which is that in their algorithm, they show people more videos that are uploaded directly to Facebook rather than the ones that are uploaded to YouTube and shared to Facebook. So obviously they want to favor their own videos on their own platform. So if you're putting together a video and you're posting it around, I would say post it on YouTube and then post it separately on Facebook. Upload it separately. Sometimes, I get lazy and I just repost from YouTube, but in future, I suggest that you make the effort to upload it to YouTube and then upload it separately to Facebook for that. And show us a little snippet on Instagram. Any other questions? Any other questions from anyone? You can ask me any question anytime by email at info@blackleopard-pr.com. And every Thursday, I'm hosting an answer show on YouTube. You can check it out. It's called Ask the Black Leopard. And if you don't want to email me, you have a question, you're doing something on social media and question about marketing or PR pops into your brain, write it down and tag me or hashtag Ask the Black Leopard, and I will pick it up and I will make a video about the answer and I will send it directly to you and I'll post it for everyone's benefit on YouTube. Ask the Black Leopard. New video every Thursday at 3 p.m. on YouTube. So that's it for today. Thanks again for coming out, and I hope to see you online and offline very soon. Bye.